Alright, so here we are with part 2 of Kirby's Return to Dreamland for the Nintendo Wii. Yeah, kind of annoying that I'm having to say that, but hey, ain't really my fault that Nintendo decided, hey, let's release this game on the Nintendo Switch. Yeah, that ain't really my problem, but yeah. Anyways, this is part 2, we're heading into level 4, and yeah, this video ended up being 31 minutes because, yeah, I was really trying to get the first world done, and I didn't want it to drag on for 3 parts, so that's part of the reason why this ended up being, yeah, this is why it ended up being about 31 minutes long. Anyway, so this level, oh yeah, I decided to switch to the spark power-up. Yeah, this level, we're just collecting more energy spears and all that stuff. Not losing the spark power-up like an idiot, like I did. I probably could have ran through that even with those platforms falling, but I just didn't felt like wasting my time on that. Alright. Yep, just gotta shake the remote, build up energy. The hard part was, because I'm not used to using this power. Well, I've been trying to get used to using it, but it hasn't really been working out so well. Or at least the first few times I've tried using it. I've been getting a little bit better at it at times, but sometimes I end up having a difficult time using this power-up. Oh yeah, so, yeah, the last video. In that video, yeah, I was going to talk about the Mario Kart 8 situation. So, initially when I did Mario Kart 8 on Wii U, it was going to be 1080p just because, you know, there were only 8 cups at the time to record. Now here we are on the Switch version, and not only, well, no, that's not it. Before the Switch version, Nintendo released 4 more cups on Mario Kart 8 for Wii U, and then when the Nintendo Switch version came out 5 years later after the Switch version came out, Nintendo decided yet again add more courses and stuff, like more cups and all that stuff. So yeah, it wasn't just like a simple matter of adding like 4 more cups or anything like that. No. What they ended up doing instead was they added like 12 more cups, making the walkthrough up to a total of 24 parts, basically. And even as of now, of recording this post-recording, I still have not been able to record all of the booster course tracks, obviously, because Nintendo has only released the first 3 waves. We're still waiting for the confirmation of Wave 4, which we haven't gotten that yet. Likely we may not get it again. We may not even get confirmation on it until likely March or some shit. Could be earlier, but I don't know. Right now it's only January 4th that I'm recording this video. Been a little while since I did a post-recording video, but that was just mainly because I was busy with work and stuff. The last one I did was on January 1st of New Year's Day. That was basically like my last post-recording. And that was like when I was recording the last 4 videos for Legend of Zelda Ocarina of Time. Like with post-commentary and stuff. But yeah, basically the point is about the Mario Kart 8 thing was, if I had actually known that the game was going to end up being basically 24 parts long, I probably would have more likely just considered, I probably would have just considered doing the game in 720p if it was really going to be like that. But no, that didn't end up happening. And yeah, I know there's also the battle mode that I could record for that game, because when I did the Wii U Mario Kart 8, I didn't want to record the battle mode since there really wasn't much value in it at all in the Wii U version. The Switch version has a little more value to it, but the thing is that I kind of prefer to just record the battle mode with friends and stuff. I don't know, maybe at the end of the booster course playthrough I might see about recording the battle mode afterwards, like after the final wave comes out. I don't know. Because honestly, there really isn't much in battle mode that really has to offer. I mean, they added a few new stuff to it, like they brought back Bob-omb Blast, and they brought back Shine Thief. They also added a new thing called Renegade Roundup. So, I don't know. Maybe I will see about doing that walkthrough, or I'll see about doing the battle mode sometime in the future, if anyone really wants to see it. But yeah, the first 3 waves of the Mario Kart 8 Booster Course Pass will just be recorded with post-commentary, but when the 4th wave comes out, like the 4th wave and other waves onwards come out, I'm actually planning on going back to doing live commentary on that, so you will see live commentary on that for sure, since, you know, I'll probably feel more up to doing it by that point. And also since that was what I originally did Mario Kart 8 with live commentary. You know, I felt kind of bad that I'm having to do the post-commentary part for the first 3 waves, but honestly, it can't be helped. But yeah, you'll definitely see more live commentary when we get to wave 4, but the first 3 waves of Mario Kart 8 Booster Course, you'll just see, basically just, post-commentary. Anyway, so, yep, got through that negative zone, defeated the other Spear Doomer, and got our energy spears. I think after this, I think I end up facing... Well, no, wait, if I end up facing the boss... Because that's another thing, I can't even remember why I made this video 31 minutes long. I think it's likely I did end up including part of the next world in the next video too, but I don't fully remember. Oh, yeah, because I think what initially happened was, yeah, because this video probably would have only ended up being 10 minutes long if I had just done these 2 levels. So, yeah, that's why this video is 31 minutes, because, or why it's a half hour long, because, yeah, I didn't felt like changing, or I just didn't felt like making this video 10 minutes long, so... But, again, with me being the dumb idiot that I am, I probably should have just included these 2 levels in with the last video, but, you know, I didn't consider doing that at the time. And I don't felt like doing it now either, so it is what it is. Not much else can be done about it. But anyways, we get to fight Wispy Woods, which, yeah, basically I guess you could say he ends up being a bad guy in this game. In Kirby Right Back at You, they make him out to be like one of the good guys, but what's so confusing is, if Wispy really is one of the good guys, why do you have to fight him as a boss? Like, I don't understand that. But I guess the anime and the video games work differently in some ways. I guess in the Kirby games, Wispy's the bad guy, and in the anime, he's like the good guy, I guess you could say. Yeah, so this basically, yeah, just ended up being under 10 minutes... under 10 minutes, basically. So, yeah, that's why I ended up including the second world in this video, or the first few levels, that is. Alright, so we got the first part for the ship, major part, that is, aside from the energy spears. Not as if it really matters, because, you know, we still got a ways to go when it comes to repairing this thing. I don't even know why they had to make it to where you have to repair this stupid thing, considering that it ends up being a total waste later on, and you'll see why. Okay, yeah, I think it is Magolor. Yep, Magolor. Yeah, as if I'm really supposed to care. I don't even know what the hell I end up doing at this part. I don't know if I got interrupted or what. I mean, if I did, I probably would have stopped recording, but... Yeah. I skip most of this dialogue since it's mostly pointless shit. Other than this part here. If you collect the energy spears, you can access all the mini-games and stuff. As mentioned before, I'm not going to be doing these mini-games, you know, to 100% this game. Yeah, I'm good. Huh. Really? Oh, I'll grab it all right. No, I'm good. So basically, now at this point, as we collect energy spears, we're going to be getting notices about new challenges and stuff. So, yep. Basically, I cut the recording off there and then started a new video at this part. So, yep, there's the next world, Raisin Ruins. The map music is actually really good. I love the map music. Although you're not really going to get to hear much of it, considering that, you know, I'm just going to be going right into the level. But yeah, it's really good music. Or no, maybe you might hear a little bit of it. Yeah, I think that's what I was doing. I was showing you guys a little bit of the map music and stuff. But, yep. Going into the next level. Nope. Yeah, I was trying to switch to the whip power-up. Don't want to get rid of that guy. I'm sure some of these enemies do have names. I know the Waddle Dees quite well, but others, it's like... The Waddle Dees, of course, they'll give you the beam ability, as you saw in the first part. Like this guy here, who has the fire power-up, I don't really know his name. Some of these enemies have been in probably previous Kirby games as well. And some of them also returned to Kirby Star Allies as well. Honestly, between Star Allies and Forgotten Land, I like both games, but Kirby and the Forgotten Land, you know, as a 3D Kirby game, actually turned out to be a pretty good game. Like, I'm not gonna lie. But, yeah, yeah, I don't know. I mean, I really can't really decide which game would probably be better. I'd probably have to say Forgotten Land's probably better than Star Allies, but of course, you know, you guys already know you'll be seeing a walkthrough on that game soon, before Forgotten Land even comes out. These guys also, if I remember correctly, give you the fire power-up as well. Those little spinning enemies, whatever they're called. Yeah, I really got to do my research on the Kirby enemies, if I really had the time or gave a crap. Okay, I don't know why that guy hit me, but whatever. Oh, actually, no, you do need the fire power-up here. Okay, well, don't do, like, what I did and screw that up. Okay, well, if you mess up, basically just... He'll respawn if you just go off-screen a bit. Yeah, you need the fire power-up because the first energy spear is going to be within this cannon. Luckily, they give you plenty of time to get in, so that's the good news. In multiplayer, I think the way it works is only one person needs to be in the cannon. I don't think it's something where everyone has to be in it. I think as long as one person's in it, I think that's all that matters. Yep, so at this part here, yep, switch to the needle power-up. Alright, we're gonna head into this door. Yeah, I don't know, I was kind of deciding if I wanted the beam power-up or if I wanted the needle power-up. I kind of usually prefer beam power-up over the needle any day. Alright, so let's just jump over these guys. Alright, more boulders. Yeah, I don't really want the whip power-up. Come down here, get some ham. Or yeah, ham or whatever. Get yourself patched up if you're low on health. Alright, watch out. Just don't touch the boulder so you lose more health. Alright, so just go in here. Yeah, I decided... Yeah, I didn't want the spark ability. Yeah, more boulders. Watch out for those. Let's see. Alright, so heading to this door, and then... Yeah, more candy power-up. You might already remember seeing this power-up before. But yeah, this invincibility music's definitely one of my favorite songs from the Kirby games. But honestly, the Kirby and Forgotten Land remix of this is actually really good. If you have not actually heard that or played that game, you definitely should consider playing it. And at this part here, I was trying to get the Parasol power-up. It's not really what I call a useful power-up at most times, but I don't know. It's not like the worst power-up. It helps a lot if you're wanting to slowly descend. So it comes in handy for stuff like that. And you'll see me using that quite a bit in Kirby Star Allies. So yeah, we got Bunkers, who is like one of the bosses you fight. And he introduces another power-up that you probably have not yet seen, which is the Hammer power-up. So why do we need the Hammer power-up? Well, there are some things that can only be broken with this power-up precisely. Like these blocks here. These can only be broken if you have the Hammer power-up. So yeah, basically we got all our energy spears, so we're gonna head into the door. Alright, and we got a goal game. Yeah, I didn't do so well on that one. I don't know what the hell happened there. I know at some point during the walkthrough I do get to the #1 spot. I don't know if it's like early in this world or later worlds, but yeah. Yeah, you're going to be seeing a lot of those notices a lot about you collecting enough energy spears to unlock certain minigames. As I said, I have no intentions of really showing those off. If you want to play through them, you know, you can go ahead and do that on your own time, but if you need like a walkthrough guide on the mini games, you can look that up as well. I'm sure there are other people who have done videos on these mini games. So now we have another power-up, the water power-up. Oh yeah, those sleeping enemies, if you actually inhale them, they'll give you the sleep power-up, which is not really a useful power-up at all. In fact, I consider it by far as one of the most useless power-ups in this game, to be honest. Probably the #1 most useless power-up ever. So if you head down here, you can get more fruits if you're low on health. Like if you took a hit like I did. Okay, I'm surprised I didn't get hit there, but yep. Just heading to this door and then... Oh yeah, those guys give you the stone power-up, which you can also get up above there too. Hey, a statue referencing some old friends of Kirby's. Yep. Basically, when you turn into stone, yeah, you turn into random statues and stuff. Yep. Same thing we already saw before. Nope, this is the statue of Kirby. Nice. Alright, make your way up to the surface. Yeah, I was almost kind of considering getting the sword ability, but yeah, I didn't want that. Alright. Just come down here, and this is where one of the energy spears is. This one you actually have to be really quick on, because otherwise you'll miss it. Yeah, like that. You gotta get like above the thing before the platform, or whatever blocks it off. Blocks access to it. Alright. Just head over here. Try to go into the door before the Waddle Dees hit you. My only problem with the stone power-up is that it's not very useful underwater. In fact, at this part of the game, at parts that like this, I prefer having the sword ability. Because yeah, I find it more useful underwater. Most of the power-ups you won't be able to use underwater. Yeah, I decided to just get the water ability. There's not really anything in here except a 1-up, so if you want to get it, go ahead. Alright. Okay, yeah, I don't know why I didn't bother switching to the sword ability. Oh, no, wait, I think the water power-up does work underwater in some ways. Yeah, I think that's what it is. Alright, I think this is where our next energy spear is, if I remember. Okay, this one's a bit of a tricky one, because you gotta hit the right, piece. And of course, me being the idiot that I am, I hit the wrong part of the bombs, and sent those guys out. Alright, but anyways, so just head out of here, and then try to make your way. I think the last 2 energy spears involve using the ultra abilities. Or not ultra abilities, super abilities. Because actually, now that I think about it, not every power-up has ultra in it. It was only Ultra Sword that had that name. So actually, now that I think about it, that's why it's called super ability. So, when I said in the last video that this soundtrack should have just been called Ultra Ability and not Super Ability, well, there was a... Now I remember there was a reason why. And this next super ability we're about to get is another one that we have not yet seen. Yep. If you thought the beam power-up was pretty good, well, you're gonna love this one. The flare beam. Now, my only problem with this super ability is it's not very easy trying to control the spear. Like, when you want it to destroy certain things. Because, like, basically, to use it, you press the 1 button and Kirby builds up, like, this little gigantic ball spear thing or whatever. Aiming it around is not, like, as easy as it looks. I don't know why I didn't bother going downwards, because I knew there was some stuff down there, but whatever. I think it was mostly just useless stuff that really didn't matter. So basically, yeah, use the flare beam to get rid of those bombs, or platforms, or whatever blocking your way, walls or some shit. And then just make your way up here. Yeah, it's crazy they already put a maximum tomato, even though you already end up getting those every time you beat the spear doomers. But I guess it's good that they did put one of them there, just in case. Alright, so we got another portal opened up to the negative zone. I guess that's what you could... I'm just gonna call it that, since some people are already calling it that anyways. So yep, just go through here. Another one that's really not that hard. You just gotta make sure you keep running and not let that purple wall behind you crush you. So that's just the important key. Like, yeah, see, that thing's just rapidly approaching you. Okay, and then we get to this part. Yeah, this comes in handy to help get rid of these annoying enemies. Yeah, if I just waited for that star to hit the enemy, that wouldn't have been such a problem. Sometimes the star goes so slow that it's not even worth waiting for it to get past you. So yep, just go into this door here, and then we have another choice for power-ups. This time I choose the whip power-up. Could have chosen Parasol, but I just chose whip in this case. Alright, so now we got a different color spear doomer. Oh, watch out, he's gonna, yep, do that, and then... Oh, of course he's in the background. Nice. And, yep, of course I lose my freaking whip power-up. Wow. Yep, and when you lose your power-up, it makes it a lot more difficult to defeat this guy, too. But if you actually absorb multiple different balls like that, spears, it'll give you like a random power-up. In this case, I ended up getting the high jump ability, which normally you don't see this ability until later in the walkthrough, like in later worlds, but in this case, I got lucky and ended up getting a power-up that you wouldn't normally get till later in the game, so, yep. Or actually, no, I think high jump does appear. No, that's right, I do get the high jump ability later in the walkthrough, or some point later in this world. So, yep, goal game. Alright. Yep, so we finally got to number 1 at last. So yeah, I guess it was some point in this world that I got number 1. Awesome. And then there's level 3. So yep, basically we'll just do one more level and probably call it good for this video. So yep, Brazen Ruins level 3. Alright, let's do this. Yep, so destroy that bomb and then just climb your way up. Oh, there's something in here. Luckily, I had noticed that right at the last second. Yep, a couple stars there. Nope, energy spear, but that's alright. Alright, so let's just go in here. Yeah, I forget if I end up having to just do this level in the next video too, but I don't really know. Okay, yeah, definitely good thing to go on the left side if you need a 1-up. The only unfortunate thing about this game is that just like Super Mario 64 DS as well as Mario Galaxies 1 and 2, this game, if you if you decide to quit at some point and then start your game back up later on, your lives actually end up resetting back to 7. So by that point, getting the 1-ups in this game pretty much ends up becoming useless. So yeah, it doesn't really matter how many lives you get in this game, you're just gonna end up wasting them anyways. So that's kind of the unfortunate part about this game. Luckily though, in Star Allies, they managed to fix that problem to where you can actually start keeping your lives. But in this game, yeah, Nintendo does not let you do that, which is kind of stupid. I don't know why they would do something like that, but hey, I guess Nintendo really wanted to make this game more challenging by doing that, so whatever. Yep, so right here is where we get the high jump ability. This is where you're normally supposed to get it, that is. But yeah, I got it a little bit early, so yeah, you guys already kind of got the first look at what that power-up was like, and yeah, you want to go to the center part. That's where the energy spear is. So you want to high jump through those guys, and then, yeah, I was kind of deciding if I wanted the fire ability or not, but... Oh yeah, because this is where you can make a choice of whichever power-up you want, type of thing. I didn't really want to use a high jump in this boss fight, so I decided to just go with either fire or cutter, which in this case I chose cutter. That container has the maximum tomato, which will be something I'm going to hold on to in case I do end up running low on health. But actually, ouch. Yep. Wow, really? Yeah, I decided to just get rid of the power-up since I was just getting so sick and tired of having to fight this bastard. Yep, I was already running low on health. What the heck, dude? There we go. Alright, what do you have? Beam ability. Well, that makes perfect sense, since he was shooting out energy beams. Alright, we got automatic cannons. Later on in the game, there's going to be ones where you have to, like, manually shoot, which I can't really say I really like that idea, but whatever. Over here we got 1-up, 20 lives now, and a 3rd energy spear. So yep, there's no super ability we'll be coming across in this level. But basically, yeah, this is where you have to do the manual shooting. And I was trying to remember where the energy spear was, if it was on the right or left. Yeah, it was on the right. Okay. So, yep, that's energy spear number 4, and we are done with this level. Okay, don't do what I did and just shoot at the cannonballs. I was kind of like deciding if I wanted to switch to the whip power up or not. But anyways, that's going to be it for this video. Thank you all for watching. And I will see you guys in part 3 where we continue with Raisin Ruins.